Turns out your girlfriend says she's marrying me after all.
We are already legally married, though.
Huh?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm the on-site operations lead at Wakuteka, a factory technology support company run by my parents. We sell ourselves as the company that boosts factory efficiency with IT. Hello? If you've got something to say, we can talk at the office tomorrow. Why are you calling?
Well, I had something I needed to tell you ASAP.
The guy on the phone is my little brother, Katsuki. He's the sales director at Wakuteka. Oh, just spit it out already.
Turns out your girlfriend says she's marrying me after all. I already have a higher position than you at work, so I feel a little bad topping it off by taking your girlfriend too.
Huh? My girlfriend?
What, are you so shocked you can't even react?
I'm already legally married, though.
Huh?
And my wife is literally right next to me. Are you sure you're talking about the right girl?
What do you mean? Isn't your girlfriend Urahara?
Urahara. Yeah, that was her maiden name, but...
Make it a video call. What? Wait, Urahara as in Noah Urahara from Toki Day?
Yeah.
Toki Day is that major medical device manufacturer. I dated Keiichi for a few years and we registered our marriage. But how did you come with that story about someone taking Keiichi's girlfriend? And the woman next to you is...
This is Shiho Urahara from my department.
Shiho's the employee you personally trained for ages, right? The last name matches, and you two were always together at work, so I just assumed she was your girlfriend.
Keiichi? I wasn't your girlfriend?
If I made you think that, I'm really sorry, but I was genuinely just spending time training you. I've trained all the other new hires the same way too.
Seriously? But you were always looking out for me.
I mean, checking whether your junior is doing well at their job is normal, isn't it? And even while I was training you, I was dating Noah the entire time. We only registered the marriage recently, and I was thinking we'd announce it internally after a bit.
Keiichi has never once let his eyes wander.
That's... Even though my position at the company is way above yours, you registered a marriage with someone this gorgeous and this capable?
I don't care who you or Urahara-san dates, but seriously, cut it out with weird gossip at work. See you tomorrow. What was he even trying to do?
That was rough. Good job getting out of that situation. I feel like I can kind of see how your company is doing after listening to that call.
After Grandpa died, management completely shifted to my parents. And my parents are definitely Team Katsuki over Team me, so it's gotten a bit harder to work there.
Then, why don't we move forward with that plan we talked about?
Yeah, that sounds like the best move. A few weeks later.
So, you really just quit, huh? Well, it's not like it'll hurt us if we lose just one on-site manager. Grandpa was the one who asked Keiichi to work here anyways. So after he passed away, it probably got uncomfortable for him.
Grandpa always looked after Keiichi after all. Well, he's a grown man. Even if it's a small place, I'm sure he's working properly at some company somewhere.
This is the president's office. Got it. I'll send Katsuki over. What happened, Wakamoto?
Thanks for coming, Katsuki. I got chewed out like crazy by Mai from the on-site team, and I didn't know what to do.
It's not chewing you out, it's feedback from the factory.
Feedback from the factory?
We're pushing forward with tech support for Kirameki Factory right now. And Keiichi was in charge, but he resigned, so I took over. The production management system itself is running smoothly. But we've got a mountain of requests for the system engineering team like, we want it to work more like this, and they just keep piling up. And I'm mad because Wakamoto won't listen.
The engineer guys keep telling me the site keeps ballooning the requirements on their own, and it's a problem. I can't just accept every single request.
What's going on with you two all of a sudden? We've never had this kind of conflict before.
That's because of Keiichi, I think.
My brother, wasn't he just an on-site operations lead?
Up until now, Keiichi would step in without even going through the sales department. He'd translate the factory's opinions into something we could actually implement, and then tell the SE team directly. Inside the company, we're split between people who are strong on the IT side, like the SEs, and people who only understand the manufacturing side, like the factory reps. Keiichi always said we need to cooperate if we're going to do this work properly.
Got it. So we need someone who can directly connect the factory and the SE team, like my brother did. Fine, I'll take over that role.
Really?
That would really save us. If it's the sales director, they'll probably let you jump in as the go-between without a fight.
Yeah, I'll get in touch right away, so hang on a little longer. If my brother could do it, I should be able to do it too.
See? Making Katsuki the sales director was the right call after all. He resolved a dispute big enough that it reached the president's office line.
Yeah, if Katsuki can handle Keiichi's workload properly, then we can relax.
Yes.
Back then, all three of them still believed Katsuki would be fine. As for me, Noah's assessment was spot on. I'm really glad you introduced me to Keiichi. Have I been able to be of help to the company? Help? You're way past that. You've been a huge star for us.
Keiichi understands both factory operations and IT, so I figured he'd be an instant asset if he stood in the middle while we pushed tech forward.
We deal in medical devices and precision equipment, so defects can literally save patients' lives. That's why our quality standards are extremely strict. But the tech rollout you led drastically reduced human error, and product quality improved by a huge margin. It's wonderful.
And you're great at training newcomers too, so I think we can rely on you on that front going forward. We've been talking about putting you in charge of both employee training and the tech department, and building a team that can also support other companies with their tech.
Me? In a role that big? I only just changed jobs.
No, I think it's more than justified. Even just hearing about what you did back at Wakuteka is enough. Please, do your best.
Yes, thank you so much. That's a lot of responsibility. I've got to step up.
I really think you'll be fine, Keiichi. Besides, I bet your parents and Katsuki are having a rough time at Wakuteka now that you're gone.
Well, those three will manage, even without me.
Keiichi? Hey, wanna grab dinner somewhere before we head home?
Huh?
Let's drink to celebrate how smoothly the company's technology has been going.
Noah. Yeah, thanks. She was looking out for me. If Noah's with me, I can handle things even if my parents and Katsuki and I don't get along.
New SE hires and people assigned to the manufacturing floor keep quitting one after another. What is going on? And Imai quit too.
Keiichi was extremely good at training people, so he taught the new SEs how to think from the floor's perspective. And he taught the new people on the manufacturing floor how to think in IT terms.
So, he was the bridge holding both sides together. Is that what you mean?
Yes, and he gave very thorough support. If you contacted him, he'd respond fast with reviews, or come help on site to back you up. For newcomers, it felt like a safe work environment, and they could function both internally and with outside partners.
You're really singing my brother's praises, aren't you, Shiho?
I'm sorry. Of course, I'm not trying to deny or criticize you, Katsuki. But I honestly think Keiichi's ability was the real deal.
More and more SEs have been building up frustration with the floor. And the floor has frustration with the SEs too. It's impossible for the new hires to absorb both sides at once. One junior who'd already decided to quit was venting about it.
I'm the one stepping in for my brother now. If the newcomers just came to me for advice, I can make it work.
Right.
Department head Katsuki does step in, sure. But I keep hearing he mostly just interferes with the floor and it's just throwing the factory into chaos. Maintenance issues on the floor are increasing. And we've had clients and contracts saying they can't trust us with tech. Does he even realize what's happening?
Huh? What's wrong? The contract situation's been looking bad lately, so I need you to push sales and bring in new deals.
Yes. But the clients kept leaving Wakuteka one after another.
What is going on with the sales department? Clients dropping us this many times in a row? It's going to hit the business itself. I know. I've been pushing sales hard to land new contracts, but I can't communicate with the floor properly, and it's not going well.
You're also handling the handover tasks that Keiichi used to do, right?
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can. But lately, the sales team and the floor both have a bad attitude. Or something. It's hard to even talk to them. We need to start taking on bigger accounts, too. That's it. What about Toki Day? If we ask Keiichi's wife, she might be willing to cut us some slack.
That's true. It's a big client, so I'll have Katsuki handle it.
Got it. I'll go to the meeting. If we are going to break out of this situation, this is the only way.
A few days later.
Why is my brother here?
Why? Because this is where I took my new job.
Ha! You quit and disappeared, and I was wondering what you were up to. So you got hired by your wife's company?
I think you're mistaken about something. Keiichi passed our mid-career hiring exam on his own merit. Could you stop speaking so disrespectfully?
Oh, yes. I didn't come here to talk about that today. We're pros at smart manufacturing. Why not implement quality traceability? Something Tokide still hasn't introduced yet.
If you're talking about quality traceability, we already had our dedicated in-house SE build and implement something higher performance than Wakuteka's.
What?
You contacted us saying you wanted to talk, so we made time. But honestly, our technology is basically complete thanks to Keiichi.
All that's left is collecting data, improving the program, and pushing the accuracy higher and higher.
No way!
Some juniors who quit Wakuteku reached out to me. Sounds like the factory and the SE team aren't working well together at all. That's why resignations increased, and clients started leaving too.
I mean, yeah, but...
We can't do business with a company that can't move the floor and IT at the same time. We have several of those former employees working here now, so we also know exactly what kinds of failures are happening on your end.
I heard how you've been doing things, Katsuki. But the floor won't move if you just throw out instructions at random. You have to understand the habits of the floor and the habits of the SEs, and support them so both sides can meet halfway. Otherwise, the floor just gets confused and pushes back. And right now, you can't even communicate properly with the sales team or the factory reps, can you?
I'm doing everything I can! This understand each other and meet halfway stuff. I'm not here to butter up every department just to do my job.
Seriously. That mindset is exactly why you fail. You're clinging to your position and getting complacent. You can't see anyone but yourself.
I'm sorry, but this is entirely an internal Wakuteka issue, so we cannot offer a contract. Please leave.
Huh. Fine. I was the idiot for trying to rely on you too. Later. I'm back.
Ah, perfect timing. That Hotomeki factory we used to be contracted with said they want us to bring back the DX team from when Keiichi was here. And they'd like an explanation from us.
I'm Katsuki Sato, Sales Department Manager. I'll be taking over. I'm very sorry. I heard the situation from Wakamoto, but the team that Keiichi previously led has mostly resigned.
Oh my, is that so? I thought his work was so careful and trustworthy. I was planning to ask you to handle the second and third factories too. What a shame.
If another team is acceptable, we can dispatch one. I'll arrange it right away.
Really? Then maybe I will ask you to, yes.
Understood.
However, things didn't go that smoothly.
Hey, what is going on with this team? Last time, Keiichi's team proactively reported problems and fixed them. But this team isn't moving at all.
They should be making improvements while looking at the data. I leave the on-site work to the people on site, so...
If you put it nicely, you're leaving it to them. If you put it honestly, you're abandoning it, right?
That's...
Honestly, I'm sorry. But I heard Keiichi is supporting DX at Tokide, so I've decided to leave it to him.
Huh? You're ending the contract.
If you won't do the work we're asking for, then of course, right? We'll process this as a breach of contract.
No way.
After that, Wakuteka ultimately lost every contract and headed for closure. Apparently, our parents and Katsuki argue every day while searching for new jobs.
It was a company we inherited from Grandpa, for crying out loud.
Then what was the point of making Katsuki the sales department manager?
So it's my fault? I tried my hardest too. And now I lost my job and Shiho dumped me, you know?
And Urahara couldn't land a new job either. She started dating a man she met, but he turned out to be married and it spiraled into a nasty mess.
I thought this time I'd finally be happy.
Meanwhile, as for me, guess the one who understands me the best is you, Noah.
Obviously. I've been watching you way before you ever started paying attention to me, Keiichi.
I want you to stay closest to me from here on out, too.